Hi everyone! I was asked to list off some of my favorite things, and that's really hard for me to do because I am extremely indecisive and I just love a lot of different things. I didn't really want to do 2 or 3 of the same kind of thing, so I thought that I would do 2 or 3 different things that fall under the same cloak of the same thing. Does that make any sense? Well, whatever, anyway. So there's this thing called multimedia, so I thought that I would do my 3 favorite types of multimedia. I own about 382 books. That's a lot. But I think out of all of those books, the one book that I come back to most often, that I reread all of the time, is probably Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. As you can see, the cover is completely gone from years of love. The back flap is about to fall off. And it's well worn on the spine. I love this book so much that I bought a second copy of it, but it's like older and like darker and cooler and ooh, cool book. Jane Eyre is probably my favorite book just because of the story it tells and the moral behind that story about a girl that doesn't need love or doesn't want money. She just wants her own honor. She wants to keep her honor, and I think that that's a message that you don't find in books nowadays, especially books like Twilight, and you know, there's all these books about girls that are dependent on someone else, and Jane Eyre was completely not that. And I think that that's a beautiful story that more people need to know, and they don't. But I do, because I own 2 copies of it. I double know the meaning to that story. Seriously though, if you haven't read it, go read it. Seriously, go read Jane Eyre right now. No, I'm not kidding. If you haven't read it, pause this video, go read it, and then come back to me. Along with books, I also have a lot of movies, and I think one of my favorite movies that I can just watch over and over and over again and never get tired of is probably this movie called Once. I keep trying to get my good friend Danny to watch it, and he's all like, no, I don't want to, but I mean, this is one of my favorite. My grandpa gave me this movie, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch a stupid movie that my grandpa likes, but it's this beautiful story about these 2 musicians, and like Jane Eyre, it's a love story, but it's not a love story because it's like, they just want, you know, the honor. They want the honor of being a really good band and really good musicians, and if that makes any sense. While you're reading Jane Eyre, have this movie playing in the background. So go do that right now. Go. Get out of here, go do it. Oh, I didn't see you there, Ed. Oh my god, don't sneak up on me. Stop. God. So like books and movies, I have a lot of CDs. I have a great passion for music, and that is why this little sucker over here is my absolute favorite. His CD is probably the most listened to out of all the CDs that I own. He's just so good at all of the things. I mean, he inspires my songwriting and my music taste and the kind of music that I want to make, and I think that that's a really special thing for a musician to have, and that's why he's one of my favorites, and his CD is one of my favorites. So that's it. Those are my 3 favorite types of multimedia. So after you finish watching this awesome video, go put in some headphones and listen to Ed Sheeran's album while you read Jane Eyre and watch the movie Once. I promise it'll be worth it. So that's it. Those are my 3 favorite types of multimedia. So after you finish watching this awesome video, go put in some headphones and listen to Ed Sheeran's album while you read Jane Eyre and watch the greatest movie ever called Once. Be sure to like and subscribe, and that's everything. Bye!
She said we're dressed in black, head to toe, we're gone sitting